I haven't done one of these in 6 months. So I'm going to go through this book again and find some questions to answer. It's been 6 months since I've done one of these. So I'm going to throw out some questions to y'all. So the first question I chose was, what was the subject of the last email you sent? Could it have been better? I like this question because mainly because I do send weekly email updates to my friends and family, sharing with them what my life has been like here. So my last email update was 13 months at school. Pretty straightforward. Could it have been better? I don't know. If it's not like a time marker, like this is how long I've been here, they range. Like if something exciting happened, something exciting's happening, stuff like that. So if my email updates are in all caps with exclamation points, that means it's exciting. Yeah. My second question is, do I like to talk? Well, I go back and forth on this. Yes, I do. But it depends on who I'm talking to and what I'm talking about, I guess. What television show can I always watch regardless of how I'm feeling? I like Young Sheldon. There is 7 seasons, and I'm going back. I watched all 7 seasons, and now I'm going back to watch them from the beginning because I like Young Sheldon when he was actually young. Yeah. So, yeah. Do I like getting up early? No. Do I have to? Well, it depends on what's early to you. I get up between 6:45 and 7 every single day because I have to get up, get ready for the day before breakfast. Even on the weekends. But on the weekends, I tend to sleep, go back to bed. On the weekends, I take a lot of naps. So I'm not a fan of getting up early. There are some times where I have to get up early or than 6:30. Like our meeting time that is for like sporting events. We have to, if it's an off-campus sporting event, we usually have to get up early. And I don't like those mornings. How easily do I adapt? I don't adapt well to changes because I don't like change. I picked this question because I'm going through change right now. I mean, it's good change. There's nothing wrong with the change. It's just, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with the change. Just things will be at different times and I will be doing. It's going to take some time to adapt to that change. Am I an emotional person? Does it bother me? It doesn't bother me that I'm an emotional person. I will say, yes, I am an emotional person. I don't like showing that I'm an emotional person, so I'll hide it most of the time. And I'm really, really, really good at hiding things like that. So I enjoy the supportive environment that I'm in because I do have people in my life that I can be more open with than other people. So I just have to be careful about who I express my emotions to. Do I receive compliments well? I do. Well, I'll say thank you, and I'll try to avoid the conversation as much as I can after that, which doesn't work really well, because I don't like receiving compliments well. I mean, I like compliments. I enjoy compliments. I appreciate compliments. But the way I react to compliments is not is something that I'm working on. Because what I tend to do is like, oh, thanks, and then they keep on talking about what they're complimenting me about, and then if I know the person well enough, I'll hide behind them or put my head on their shoulder and like, stop talking, please stop talking, please stop talking, in the nicest way possible, please stop talking. But again, if I don't know the person that well, I just say thank you and turn around and walk away. I don't. It's something that I'm working on. Okay. Have I've ever experienced performance anxiety? What was happening? Well, I don't know the exact definition of performance anxiety, but let me tell you, the last time I performed in front of people was actually a few weeks ago. We were doing for the family weekend play parts and stuff like that. So we performed in front of people. I was flipping out. I was telling myself that I was only anxious for the choir solo that I did, but in reality, as time got closer, I was anxious about everything else that I was doing, from dancing to signing a song in ASL to choir. When I get nervous, I don't like so one of my biggest pet peeves is when my legs shake due to anxiety, and I don't like it. So if I can, I'll just do squats. I'm a big fan of squats. So before my dancing play part, we were behind stage. We were on stage, but the curtain was closed, and I was really anxious, so I started doing squats in front of everybody. I didn't care about people thinking, like, what is she doing? Like, I was too focused on not being full of anxiety, and I did that again before my choir performance. I was on stage, but with the curtain closed, and I was like doing squats to avoid the anxiety shaking legs type of stuff. So yeah. So yeah, I guess that's the answer for that one. What is one thing that everybody should own? I like this question. Everybody should own a fidget ball, because I like to fidget with stuff, especially when I'm nervous. So I will only pull out my fidget ball if I'm nervous or anxious or worried about something. I started pulling out my fidget ball during choir class because I get nervous in choir class, but I love it so much. So yeah. I have also fallen asleep with my fidget ball. I have lost my fidget ball in my bed before. So today, actually, I woke up with my fidget ball in my bed. I'm like, how did it get in my bed? I just don't understand. I don't remember falling asleep with it, but apparently I fell asleep with it last night. Okay, so I'm gonna end it there. I did get this book years and years and years and years and years ago, but I got it, the book from like Barnes and Noble, and I don't pull it out a lot, but that's where I get all my questions from, when I do these occasional Q&As that don't happen a lot, but again, obviously they do happen occasionally. So yeah, so I hope you guys are having a nice day. Have a nice day, and I hope everybody's having a nice weekend. Today is June 1st. I can't believe it's June. So life is going. Life is going.